The little door in the tree. Nora loved exploring the woods after a fresh rain, when the moss looked like green velvet. Near a giant, ancient oak tree, she spotted something she had never seen before. A tiny blue door, no bigger than her hand, nestled deep within the gnarly roots. With a gentle tap, 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 Nora knocked on the door. To her amazement, it creaked open. A warm, golden glow spilled out, revealing a tiny, magical path leading deep into the hollow heart of the tree. Nora stepped inside and found herself in a bustling village of woodland creatures. But everyone looked sad. "Oh dear," cried Bramble the squirrel, wringing his paws. "The Festival of Lights is tonight, but our great golden lantern has vanished." Nora adjusted her green backpack and looked at the worried squirrel. "I'll help you find it," she promised. She looked closely at the ground and noticed a trail of large, clawed footprints and a few shiny black feathers leading toward the back of the village. The trail led Nora to a pile of smooth river stones where an old crow named Corvus sat. He was huddled protectively over the golden lantern. "It's the most beautiful egg I've ever found," he whispered sleepily, his eyes half closed. "I must keep it warm." "Corvus, that's not an egg, it's the village lantern," Nora explained gently. The crow blinked his large clay eyes in confusion. Just then, a sharp gust of wind whistled through the rocks. The lantern slipped from under Corvus and began to roll down the steep slope. Corvus dove from his perch with a loud caw. He flapped his wings hard and stretched out his beak. He was determined to fix his mistake. He caught the lantern's handle just a second before it tumbled into the rushing miniature river at the bottom of the hill. "I am so sorry," Corvus said, hanging his head as he landed. "I didn't mean to steal it. I just wanted to be a father." Nora smiled and patted his wing. "It was an honest mistake, Corvus. Let's go back and fix it together." They returned to the village just as the sun set. The creatures cheered for their heroes. Bramble the squirrel placed the lantern on the pedestal, and its light filled the tree. Corvus was invited to stay as the guest of honor, and he finally felt like he belonged. It was time for Nora to go. She stepped back through the blue door and watched as it shimmered and vanished into the bark. The tree looked ordinary again, but when Nora reached into her pocket, she found a tiny, shimmering golden